If you play while drunk,
What can I do for you?
play some
I'm from
dice.
the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild. I'll show you that master blacksmiths play better than mistress dice throwers.
What game would you like to play?
Wait, a badge, of course. Emperors.
Emperors, and nothing else.
Let's play. Be with you.
I'll go in the mines. This quest is a bit unique. It feels like a maze. Ah. Okay. That, but also with this. And the doppelganger.
I'd like a beer. Let's do this.
Feels like the doppelganger is the best. Oh, she has a huge head start. I mean, she had a huge start. I just scored 4,000.
I'm a bit peckish.
She's playing pretty good. Oh, done? So fast? I think I'm done as well. Yep, I'm
You
done.
think it'll help you?
It helped me.
And the guild
hell
celebrates.
with the coin.
KBG.
KBG. KBG. I don't know what KBG is. Oh, Kuttenberg. KBG. Blacksmith Guild. Oh, that's what. Kuttenberg Blacksmith Guild. KBG. KBG. Okay, from here, there's the Mad Keeper. Beekeeper. Also some more beehives. I have to avoid Chitoki. And then I'll talk to Christian.
Easy, good horse.
Just don't hit your head. Where are the beehives? I see the mail. They're probably around here somewhere. Do I even have to find them? Not really.
Go!
I know that's the house of the Mad Beekeeper. This is a field. Horsham. Okay. No, sorry. Not Horsham. Mishkowitz. This. This is a field. That's a small forest. And at the beginning of the next forest, next to a shrine. I think it'd be easier to find a shrine. I think it's somewhere around there. Let me check the map again.
Quick!
Is that a bandit?
Whoa!
I'm just a mercenary. I think I passed them. Well, anyway, doesn't matter.
Whoa!
What do we have here? I think you should leave that lady.
Please, leave me be.
What?
Show you!
Stomach slice. Knee. Stomach slice. I got smacked.
Yours. You fight like an old hag.
Bastard!
My lady.
Thank you, lad. Who knows what they would have done to me?
You're lucky I was just passing by.
The luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. Here, take this. A keepsake. And thank you again.
Okay, she gave me 10 groschen. Fine, send it to my horse. River pearl necklace. Yeah, thanks for the help, Mr. Mercenary. Would just prefer to stay back. Where's the other guy? Doesn't actually matter. Is this the shrine? Why is this not a shrine? Well, anyway. What does this mean? Okay. Maybe I should have asked the lady. Seems to be a crossroads around here. Burn down mail. It can't be here. No, because this is a crossroad. I might be somewhere around here. I don't want to fight bandits right now. I don't have the time. Okay, I'm gonna ask her for directions.
Could you tell me where we are?
Yeah. Nice dice. Another shrine. Just follow the road all the way to Christian of Bishek. And I already talked to his brother. He was a good fellow. Oh, it's the guy I think who wanted to race us.
Quick!
Could I ask for directions?
Okay. Good thing I asked for the directions.
Someone's been pampering this.
Whoa!
I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the fifth yoker who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery poke.
Okay, let's save. Oh, and I forgot I got another perk in speech. Dreaded Warrior 1. On the field of battle, you are a force to be reckoned with, and you know how important it is to make this clear to your adversaries. If you use a battle cry during a fight, not only will it give you courage, but it will also put fear into your enemies' veins. As a result, their morale will decrease, and they are more likely to give up, run away, or just generally find it harder to fight you. Excellent. Ooh.
And now clear off!
Christian of Bishek.
You have no business here.
What do you
You're
mean?
Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you learned anything yet?
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunsling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
Blacksmiths. My father was a blacksmith. My real father oversaw mines. I know about mining from Skallets.
Well, I'm from Skallets, so I know a little bit about mining.
My word. You didn't work in the mines, did you?
I visited the mine once, but not to dig.
So I expect you don't know much. Well, no matter. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Very well. I've got a new codex entry. Ore merchants. Merchants played an important role in the developed mining process of Gutenberg. Independent entrepreneurs known as ore merchants, who bought ore from king's vassals, feudal miners or miners themselves, and processed it into their own smelters. They smelted the mined ore and then were obliged to deliver the produced silver to the Gutenberg mint at an agreed price. Thus, they were important links in the entire process of silver production. The ore merchants were naturally aware of their importance in the mining industry, and therefore they founded their own association to protect their properties and interests. It was not uncommon for greed to lead the ore merchants to violate the law for their benefit. For example, secretly pressuring to lower the price of ore, thereby increasing their profits at the expense of the miners and the ruler. Interesting. Talk to Christian in private. Can I follow you? I don't want to dirty my... Okay, this one is going to the horse. I don't want to get this dirty. So I'll just unequip it. Man, I can't press a button to follow him. Guess I'll just have to slowly move. Shut up, mutt. Eat something.
Take it.
Pee on something and then be quiet.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it held. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett? Wouldn't they suspect something? So
I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Petronilla?
It was just a few days ago. I reckon it'll be fresh in their memory. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll be an inquisitive scholar.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Very well. I know your brother Peter.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you
Interesting.
understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining. So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergal. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
Okay. What is Via Argentum, the path of silver?
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Rods, interesting. Can any silver get lost?
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path
The
of silver
gaffer.
is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
See, it's very well organized. I like it.
Who makes money from all this?
The
Everybody,
thing is, everyone does.
of course.
Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
I see. About the mines. Who owns the mines?
Who owns the mines?
The king.
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
And who's responsible?
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mint master, Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. As the steward,
Vavak.
I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
I see now. And how much do the mines pay to the king?
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
I see. About the smelting works. Who's responsible for them?
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
gold, but I don't think they knew about platinum, tungsten, titanium, nice, or even uranium. Silver and gold, that's what they're mining for. Also, I wanted to extend the warm welcome to all the new oligarchs. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed this community. It's awesome. You'll see very friendly faces here. What happens in the smelting works?
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
Is it processed like steel?
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
Oh yeah, AWSO, you're right. Copper too. And from copper they made alloys. And iron, I guess. They made bronze. And what else? Bronze is made of copper and I know it's an alloy, but it's on my mind. I can't remember it. About the mint. How are groschen made? I think they're stamped with the press.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom, but King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
I bet. Okay. That's everything I need to know. Thank you. Let's get into investigation time. Yeah, okay.
Aye, come here.
You marked your territory. This smelter now belongs to Mutt. He's the new owner. Let it be known far and wide. Because he pissed on its corner, it now belongs to him. Let's enter the mine. Okay, I wonder... Should I drink a potion? Let me save the game before I do that. Because if it's gonna be too bright, I'll have to load back. The Night Hawk. Okay, I think it's alright. Yeah, I can see better. And it's not that bright. It's not excessively bright. Ooh, what are these? Oh, it's just shadows. I mean, light from the sun. FPS. I remember their names. So, it's Foreman Frank.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry, I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner about?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Queuing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
Oh, the stithe. That gives you lung cancer.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How does the ore get
How
out?
do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
I understood about half of what he said.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
How much did you mine?
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I need it for my treatise.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell you. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
36.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Take care.
Okay, I hope I don't need to write it down. I need to wash myself. Let's see what Frank, okay, it says here. Frank, the foreman of the first shift, told me their yield was 36 corves of ore that day. The word around Kuttenberg is Mintmaster Vavak is getting much richer than his rather comfortable office would warrant. Apparently, he even steals royal silver, which is a capital offense. There is no evidence, though. If Ruthard had such evidence, it would solve his problems with Vavak once and for all. So he instructed me to get him the evidence. I should talk to the leader of the second shift, Paul, FPS, P is Paul, about how many corves of ore his sonnies extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Then I'm supposed to ask the resting third shift foreman Samko, FPSS is for Samko, how many corves of ore his sonnies mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla. This is just a miner. That's just some floating rocks. I think they discovered some new type of ore. This is a miner.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What are you doing here, kidder? Who let you in, be?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian Ecclesiae. I'm a student from Prague. I'm trying to get to know the miner's life from up close and write a thesis on it.
Right. A thesis? Yeah, I'll be damned.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
Our gaffer's gone down there to pray. Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Why wouldn't he be?
Why wouldn't he be in the mood for talking?
A young jaybird. One of our marrows. Got scrussed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the Feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but St. Barbara will look out for you. See you soon, my friend.
Yeah, friend. Okay, so there are two paths. I need to get to the lowest level. I don't think this is the one. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Ooh, that's a collapsed shaft. Maybe I shouldn't explore anymore. I should just go down there. Okay. Ooh, the music changed. Ah, because it's haunted, right? I think the other path is the... Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. If I'm standing here, let me read the letter. Christian safe conduct. My eyes, I'm blinded. Okay, let's try reading like this. Somehow better. The safe conduct is issued by the steward of the mine property and entitles the bearer to enter the Royal Horsham mines. The authorization applies only to a short-term entry for study or trading purposes. Any violation of the valid mining regulations and proper conduct shall be punished according to the law. Christian of Pisek. Okay. It's because of that potion. Just in case, I do have a sword. Ooh, a rather nice sword. In nomine Aeterni. It's St. George's short sword. Crafted by myself. Ah, excellent. Man, I just kept going right until I reached this guy. Okay. Savor schnapps. Maybe, well, I should also... I need to repair anything? Not really. Cobble the shoes. Armorer. Small repairs here and there. Oh my goodness. I don't have... I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't get another repair kit. Armor repair kit. I'm not thinking perfume, but maybe just some Minta perfume. Lasts for 40 minutes. I guess there are a few bodies in here. They got crushed.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive myself?
It wasn't your... There's no pain in heaven. Well, yeah, it wasn't your fault.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
It's not God's will.
You're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
I'll pray with you.
Aye, I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask that you
gold,
bless me brother
silver,
who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may the
tin,
holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and metals.
Bring his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother,
Lord,
who has died
our
in this
Saviour and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring his
to
soul
Mary,
to eternal
when she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of the
Amen.
Lord.
Amen.
Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
Man, it's so dark in here. How is your mind? How much do you make?
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about you in the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know.
Ooh, it's very common.
That's life like.
I wouldn't want to work as a miner.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make?
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Okay. Okay, because he was in the second shift. The first shift was 36. The second shift, only 30. Okay, where's the last guy? This leads to nowhere. I guess we need to go back up. Yeah, because the last one is they're resting probably outside. Yeah. Find out Samco's Sonnies. We need to go outside. Oh, it keeps going further down. I didn't know that. How is that even possible? Oh, actually, maybe just... Huh. Okay. I think I'm just wasting my time because I'm gonna reach this guy again. Yeah, he was there, right? Right, and if I go here, I'll... climb upstairs without using the ladder. Okay, I see. Okay, it makes sense. Okay.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. Working. I want to see where this leads. Nowhere, right? Oh, it's not complicated. And this one will lead me outside. It wasn't that complicated. It's not really a maze. I don't want to wash the perfume away. Even though it's a dirty job. Oh man, I'm gonna be blinded outside, aren't I? Oh. Foreman Frank.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ, it's so bright outside.
Could I ask for directions?
Jesus Christ, I'm blinded. I could work this. Why is this? This is not a private quarter. Interesting. I could steal. I don't want to do that. Do you have something to
Welcome, sir.
trade?
Show me your way.
Thank you for the hearts in the comment section. Okay, I could buy some armor kits. And I think I had an armor on my horse. I wanted to sell. No. Before I do... Yeah. Do you have a sharpening wheel?
Maybe next time.
Sharpening wheel anywhere. Okay, let me check the map. Zoom in, zoom out. Dice. No sharpening wheel. For real. Yeah, because they're not crafting swords. I see now. Makes sense. Okay, from the horse, I'll bring that back to me. And maybe I'll use a blacksmith thing. Yeah, this one, because I have plenty. Trade. Okay, I'm gonna buy these 4. And I'm gonna sell this sword. Oh, I think it's more than he has. Damn it. Okay, fine. And more than the armor's worth, right? Actually, no. No. That's good. Are you also interested in a copper jug? Some copper plates? Just one.
Let's talk about the... Wow. Finally. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
He is making a sword, yeah, indeed. Oh. Okay, probably I should just wait an hour or so that the effect goes away. Foreman Samco.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Deal, friend. Let's play miners then. You should listen to Christian. You know something? Let's play.
Alright, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
Okay. Heavenly Kingdom die. A miraculous playing die sent down from the Heavenly Kingdom to Earth. Fine, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take 4 of these and a weighted die.
Today's my lucky day.
Oh my goodness, it's so bright.
Bones.
We're gonna lose, friend. Ooh, Kingdom of Heaven. I wonder what that means. It's not the 1, is it? Is it a 2? No. Okay, 300. I'm done. Man, he had a lucky hand. He could have scored 300.
Huh.
I've got 4. What the 4? 500. Should I test my luck? 550. No. That's enough. Man, he almost won. Nice.
Kurva. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner
What's
about?
the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
I see. And how do you rest?
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine the ore?
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make?
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
Okay, how much?
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need aught else, feel free to drop by.
Okay. Actually, you know something? Maybe this guy isn't crafting a sword. Maybe he's making a silver rod, you know? Because we found... Okay, no, he's definitely crafting a sword. But the lore said that they're smelting the ore, they're extracting the silver, then they're
What's that pleasant scent?
forging them into rods or merchant herman. So silver rods, man, it's so bright. Use Regale Montanorum 2. I already read that. It's a very lengthy book. Very interesting as well.
Lovely smell.
It's just me.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
The same amount?
The same amount?
Then everything would be as it should be. But it's not. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions. And
Indeed,
that Foreman Fett,
10%.
Herman the ore merchant, are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him. But we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. Herman. Not sure if the game saved or not. What exactly do we need to do? Chief Foreman Fett is responsible for false mining records. I should talk to him and get him to cooperate with the investigation. The man responsible for checking the volumes of outgoing ore is ore merchant Herman. He's the one checking ore quality and determining the price. I should pressure him into revealing who's behind the fraud. Huh. So probably I should talk with Fett first before I talk with this guy. Oh my goodness, I'm just...
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you count the curves. It's your fraud. Stealing silver is punishable by that.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the Mint Master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
We guarantee your impunity. You're just a pawn, Doc. Will he know what impunity means?
We guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me. It's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe you. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was this fella?
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy,
Pockmarked.
but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on? Because 10 groves a day, that's a
How
lot,
long has this been
10%.
going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who gives you money?
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Is Vavak behind this?
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation. What's the matter, Mutt? Man. My eyes. My eyes. What did Mutt find? Because he's sniffing something.
What have you found?
What do we have here? Stop barking. Here. Miner's equipment. Thanks. You're a good boy.
Come here.
Okay, let's go inside. Because we're gonna fry our retinas. Running for my life. For my sight. Oh, I'm like a vampire.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Then someone else is lying. You'll swing for this. You're reporting false numbers.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Already.
Too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
I see. How long has this been going on?
How long
Seems
has this
very
been going
sus
on?
indeed.
Several months.
Maybe a year. Man,
year.
10%.
About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Vavak behind
Is
us?
Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Something's very stinky here, and the stench usually comes from the head. And it goes all the way to its tail. We just discovered the tail. Well, I'm here to report that I talked with two Vater and Herman.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
I think I know, but let's ask.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled peasant.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of St. Petronilla. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Okay. Let's check that letter. Esteemed Master Buresh, Given our good relationship, I would like to ask a small favor of you. The bearer of this letter is one Henry of Skalitz, the eldest son and sole heir of a wealthy mining family, who have decided to invest their fortune in a smelting business alongside their silver mines. I would be very grateful if you would allow Henry to visit your works and get to know the smelting operation up close, so to speak. His family has significant influence in the Sassau region, and you would certainly find it useful to befriend him. I shall be in your debt. Christian of Pisek. Talk to Buresh. Oh, in Grund. So right now I am here. I'll have to go to Grund, and I should look around the smelter. I should investigate the smelting operations in Grund and find out from the workers if there's anything dodgy going on. The Grund smelter is owned by Buresh. I should go and talk to him. Christian wrote a letter introducing me as a nobleman interested in smelting operations. Buresh should then allow me to enter where otherwise it would be forbidden. But Buresh won't talk to me unless I'm dressed appropriately, that is, as a nobleman. And I know just what to wear. This. Also, I should unequip my swords. Okay. No plate armor. Hopefully he won't see the dagger. No plate armor, no. Okay. Armor and chainmail. Nope. Okay. Okay, I think I should wait for an hour or something, because I can't go outside like this. I'm gonna be blinded. Should I?
Go!
I'll let my horse guide me. Ride me, take me to my destination. Is this Grund? This is Grund. Oh, this is a private area. Sorry. Oh, this area is private. I see. And I should talk with the guards first. But I'm gonna do that in a couple of minutes. I need to take a short break.